Well, this is a double edition for the 4th of July, star date July 4th, 2022. The island of Britain, the island of England and Ireland and Scotland, the giant septic tank known as Britain, Great Britain. They slop sewage all over England like holy shit. They do the same thing in Canada. And from Chicago to Atlanta to Kennebunkport, Maine, the northeastern sector of the United States is nothing but a big shithole. They dump more sewage in the Great Lakes, the Potomac River, the Chesapeake Bay, the Anacostia River, the Hudson River, the St. Lawrence River, Ohio River, the Tennessee River, the Anacostia, the Cape Fear River, the estuaries all over the United States in the northeastern sector. The pandemic is raging because they dump more pathogens and infectious human waste and all kinds of other agricultural waste from, bullshit to horse shit to chicken shit, turkey shit. All kinds of shit goes in the river systems of the United States. And the government, Joe Biden, Chlamydia Harris, the attorney generals of all these states, they got a lot of explaining to do. Just like in England and China, Wuhan, China's got a massive sewage problem too. China dumps sewage all over the place, and gee golly whiz, they got a COVID, SARS, Legionnaires, and flu. They got the influenza. Just like Montreal and Toronto and Quebec. In New York City, remember the hospital ships they sent to New York? Well, that was because of all the sewage that's dumped in the Harlem River, the East River, New York Harbor, New York Sound. What's the name of that little place there? It'll come to me here in a second. The bottom line is that in New Rochelle, New York City, the canal systems of New York City and New Rochelle, they're nothing but a giant septic tank, just like Lake Champlain and Lake George. Oh God, Lake George, 6,000 septic tanks all along the shoreline, dumping vast, unbelievable amounts of sewage into Lake George. But oh God, the government wants to keep it all secret. Just like in Mexico and, all over this world, the governments that are running these septic sewage systems, they're dumping raw sewage everywhere. Look at the sewage mess in England. That's all you got to do. And remember, they're doing the same thing in New England, too. So here on 4th of July in the United States, one thing is perfectly clear. The courts and the government and law enforcement of the United States, particularly the Environmental Protection Agency and New York State Department of Environmental Confiscation, they're the biggest piles of shit on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your COVID pandemic, brought to you by the governments and corporations of Wall Street. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, hasta la vista, God bless, and make sure you wash your hands, and don't rub your hands up around your nose, because you'll get sick.